tumbled leather. Alright y'all, yo, what's going on? It's General 315 back again, another sneaker review video for y'all. Today we got a pretty interesting shoe. You know, this shoe, very infamous with off-white. This one kind of took Jordan brand by storm after the Union 1s. These are the off-white women's Jordan 4 sale joints. We got these on deck from Rose. She sent these over for a review real quick. I appreciate her for that. Now, this is probably my third or fourth time reviewing this shoe since this shoe came out. And since these batches have been coming out, this shoe has pretty much been perfected. I think there's gonna always be some flaws from shoe to shoe, but for the most part, I think that they have done a pretty good job just perfecting the craft at making this particular shoe. But before I get into all that stuff, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share it with your family and friends, all that good stuff that everyone else says in their videos. Please do that here. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram for all the latest and greatest updates. The Reels page is popping. I got some other stuff up there that you might like to see. That's kind of where you're going to get a little sneak peek of what I've done before or what I have planned upcoming. All right, so go ahead and check that Reels page out and follow me on the Instagram. Last but not least, go ahead and follow us in that Discord. The Discord link is in the description of the video. It's down in there. Go ahead and click on that link. We have a really good community in the Discord. A lot of people are in there. We got other reviewers in there too that really appreciate the shoes, and you know, they put their own little spin and their little craft and opinions on their reviews as well, and they have some pretty decent reviews too. So if you don't like hearing my voice or like the way that I review, you can always go ahead and check one of those guys out. So if you are interested in that stuff, please go ahead and follow us in the Discord. It's popping. All right, we got you back in there. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this shoe because we've seen so many videos of this shoe. I personally love this shoe. It's not one of my shoes that I go to wear a lot, but it is a shoe that I really appreciate the craftsmanship for. So we're just gonna touch just the small stuff on the shoe. There's a lot going on with it, but I'm not gonna get into all of it because there's just too many different variables and details with the shoe that we could spend 20 minutes breaking the shoe down, and I'm not gonna do that, right? So super dope shoe, all sale upper. When this shoe came out, it was in women's sizes only, so you know, all the guys that ended up getting the shoes, y'all stole them from the women, y'all trash for that. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, pretty dope. Definitely a nice tinted colorway of sale. You got some different vibes in here. You kind of got like a little bit of a more yellowish looking sail kind of aged look here. Got some shininess to the midsole right here. You got some see-through, you know, kind of stuff on the bottom right here. Got some sail on that toe down there. You got your traditional air right here, which looks pretty good. Your cage, everything is just the same color, but it's got different shades of that same sail color. We do have the Nike Air on the back as well, so I did like that. And we kind of just have this unfinished look to the shoe. You know, you got your stitching lines just like the Jordan 1s, the off-whites. So you got all of that, those ghost stitching. This is what ghost stitching is. People don't know what that is, but this is ghost stitching. So we have a lot of different unfinished vibes with the shoe. Nothing on the shoe glows in the dark, so you know, you see all these clear hits, they don't glow in the dark. It would be fire if they did, but they do not. You get your hang tag and you get your zip tie. Okay, so breaking the shoe down a little bit closer, we have this, you know, this durable muslin type material. I keep saying muslin and referring to this as muslin, but I think muslin is a color, but this is kind of like a very high quality material, and it's got that unfinished look right there. I do like that. The toe box height is really nice, not bad. This is a nubuck. It's not suede, but it's very soft. You're not going to see any transition with this, but you can see in the quality of that, it's got really nice quality. The texture of it feels very nice, very soft, so I do like that. The midsole of the shoe, you do have that sail aged midsole looking color, but this is painted on, and you guys can see the brush strokes right here. You can see those brush strokes. So this is a paint. You got your air right there. I'm not going to get into the semantics of if it's too far back or too far forward. We just know we got our air right there. I think it looks good, and if you think it looks good, then we're both good, right? Air unit right here. We got white on that midsole as well, so it looks pretty good. I like our waffles. They're clear, nice and see-through, so I do like that. I think that looks pretty good there. One of the things I tend to look at is the size of the cages. The size of the cage on this shoe looks really nice. It's not too big, and the size right here is good. It's not perfect going straight down like in the line, but it's good enough, you know what I mean? Like, people make these shoes and they put them together by hand, so I can't be too picky with the way that this is. I think it looks pretty good. Heel of the shoe, you got Nike Air with that see-through, and I think that's really, really nice. When this shoe ages, because of the color of it, this is gonna look good as it yellows. It's just gonna look the same pretty much, you know what I'm saying? You got this milky look to it right here. This is very rigid, it feels good. In the earlier batches, this part right here, where there's that line right there, and you got that darker spot, it was green, and it's not supposed to be green. It's supposed to be like a gray color. Now in the light, it kind of looks greenish, depending on what type of light you have, but it's not green. It's definitely a gray looking color. Also, this piece right here where you got that space, that looks pretty good and it's lined up well. Medial side of the shoe, it looks pretty good. You got your lettering in there. Now some places that did the UAs, this lettering was off, and also it was too big or too small. This looks okay for me. I'm okay with that. I don't have an issue with the way that looks. Outsole of the sneaker is pretty cool. You know, you got your see-through milky outsole, transparency right there. Got some more of that sail right there. And you have these little hits of like mint green, which I thought was super clean. And that's why in the early batches, I thought they had the green on the heel because they had the green down here, but turns out it wasn't supposed to be like that. But I think this outsole is one of the best outsoles on a sneaker. It looks super dope. Got our zip tie right here, and on the other side it says zip tie. You can barely see it, but it says it's upside down here. It says Off-White Company Nike 2020 zip tie, so that's a thing for them. You get different sets of laces in these joints. Your standard sail right here that kind of matches the shoe. Then you get more of a different type of sail white color, and then you get that minty green, which is on the bottom of the shoe. I do think these all look good in the shoe. And then you have black, which I would probably steer from. I just like the lighter colors in the shoe because the shoe is a lighter color, so those are pretty nice as well. All of the shoelaces that come with the shoe does say shoelaces, including the minty green pair and, you know, the black pair and so on and so forth. So all of these do have shoelaces. Tongue of the sneaker, pretty nice. It's a little large for my liking, but it's pretty cool. Still some more of that durable material right there. You got your flight tag underneath, not bad. Looking more at the inside of the shoe, there's that ghost stitching, and then you see how it's not connected, so you got that exposed foam and all that stuff, and then you have your insole in there, which I couldn't get out, but it is a standard foam insole, and these come with a standard shoe tree in them. So overall, pretty dope. Not a bad sneaker. I really do like it. I think it's a clean look. I'd put gray cargo pants on with them because I thought that the gray would break it up pretty nice, and I think it did. I think it looked pretty good. If I had to rate the shoe on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a solid 9 for the colorway. It's very simple, but it's not a lot of shoes with this many variables on it and this many details going into it that look this good. So I'll give it a 9. In terms of construction and materials used, probably have to give them a 9.5. There was no lead lines or nothing like that on it under the black light. So that's all I got for this shoe, y'all. Hope it was informative for you. If you need help, like I said, hit us up in the Discord. This is like my 3rd pair, so I'll probably do a giveaway and give one of these joints away to one of you guys, one of you subscribers that always watch my channel. I appreciate it. So let's jump on to the next video. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay humble, y'all stay blessed. Peace.